Good evening and welcome to Heart Party. And here is your host, Cinnamon Cooney, the Art Sherpa.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Woohoo! It's another kind of jump on you live event where we just take you live and we do a painting. Guess what we're painting today? Freshly designed off the easel. We are doing this wonderful reflection. I love it. It's just, I'm excited about it. You know, you guys had been asking for dragonflies and koi fish and ponds, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. It'll be fun. We've got some wishes already on our canvases. If you're very new to Heart Party, how this works is I show you functionally and in reality, step by step, how to do a painting, and we laugh, and we have a little sippy and cheer Graveyard Girl wherever she is in the world, whatever she's doing, not that we know, any of us know her in any way. And we laugh and we grow and we paint, and it just feels good, and at the end we have something pretty to put on our walls and post on our social media.
And we have fun.
And we have a lot of fun.
So
how's everybody doing?
We have a full house out there. It is so wonderful.
What does that mean, a full house?
Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Angela, Shane, there's Mark Muir.
Hi Mark.
Christine, Rose, Jane, Mona's out there. She's staying up
Mona.
late at night to hang with us tonight. So it's we have a lot of folks out there with us. It's
Moderators,
really nice.
be alert. Somebody was messing around on one of the other videos earlier.
Oh wow.
They were expressing their creativity in a destructive way.
But today we're gonna have a lot of fun, and we're gonna put some wishes out there out there into YouTube on our canvas.
So again, you guys are here, you know what this is. But if you're new, the idea is this: that before we begin a painting, we put things that we're wishing for and hoping for and dreaming of. It can be silly things, it can be serious things, it can be anything. The idea being that sometimes when you grow up, it's really hard to stay open-hearted and live open-hearted and believe that you're worthy of your dreams and your aspirations. And I'm not saying that we always get to have what we want, but we should at least believe that we're worthy of those things and be hopeful. So that's the idea of wishing. It's something I do in my own studio to keep myself optimistic. Works for me. And we have some cool wishes today, John. We have some really cool ones.
What are our wishes today?
We have two really incredible wishes for little brushes. I'm going to keep their privacy, but I want everyone to send them light and love and positive energy. The first wish is for an amazing little brush, and this little brush lives on the autistic spectrum, and so many of us are becoming familiar with what that is and what that means. And we're wishing that he finds a path of comfort and joy and well-being. That is the big thing when you have any kind of sensory integration issue, is to find your place and your comfort and your joy in life. I've had a lot of friends that have done it, and I think that if that's what we wish for all of our children, is just for them to find their place and their joy and their comfort. And we're gonna wish that for him, that he just finds his place and joy.
Absolutely.
Right? Because that's, at the end of the day, it's not about, you know, meeting the norm. It's just about finding your purpose in that little puzzle piece where you fit.
Yeah.
Where you work. Because we're all kind of, well, I know I'm an odd duck. I don't know about you guys. But we're all unique beings, and we all have a unique little place that we fit.
Yep.
The other one is for another little brush. She's been through some bullying, which I'm not a fan of.
No.
No. I'm gonna lay some truth. If you know, if you're a young person and you're feeling frustrated and maybe perhaps you're being less kind than you should, this is never the path to joy. You'll never feel better by making someone else feel worse. No one will ever be sad enough to make you happy. No one will ever be sick enough to make you well. And no one will ever hurt enough to make you feel any better in your life. It just doesn't work like that. It's not an exchange that works. And if you have been through something like that, this is not your fault. I think that's the thing that I would wish for this person, is for them to realize that they were light and they were beautiful and they were perfect and they didn't bring this to themselves, and to find their joy and their right to return into being who they are and not let other people take that from you. So that's my wish, is that she returns to herself and she remembers that she's here for a purpose and that she's meant to do great things, and that this came into her life and it's going to just make her stronger and more amazing, and she's going to get into the world. This feeling is not forever. It will pass. That's what I wish for her, is for that feeling to pass and for her to start coming back into her own again.
Yep.
So that's a wish that I have. And then we have a wish for a happy move.
Happy move. That's good.
I like that one. A
Yep.
wish for a happy move. So you know who you are out there. I wish that all the packing is easy and the unpacking is easy and everything arrives in good condition, and it's just a joyful,
peaceful.
Beautiful move. Yeah.
Yes.
So those are our wishes. If you have wishes, message them to me on Facebook. Send them to me. We'll put them on canvas. Put your own wishes on your canvas. Remember, you can put them on the back side. So that was a little bit long, but those are our wishes. Yep. Are we all okay with the wishes?
I think everybody loves the wishes.
Oh,
I think it's
you.
great that we all have.
It really helps. You guys just don't even know.
Yeah. And a little sippy sippy.
Sippy sippy, it's port today. I was going to get sake, but you know what we cannot find is sparkling peach sake, which is my favorite thing right now in the universe. Can't find it anywhere.
It's really tough to find it.
Unless you're willing to go to Specs, and our Specs is far. Can I have a palette cam?
See, now we're going to play this interesting game.
Oh.
And the game is, can Cinnamon fill out the dyslexic palette cam?
All right, let's give it a go. Let's see how we do. All right, so I know white's in the center.
There we go.
Woohoo! We've had some challenging issues before. Nope, it's over here.
So we have this very placid, peaceful music going on right now. I think we need something a little more...
a little more jarring for the people who are like, she's never going to do it. Now, see, I feel like if the red's there, then the yellow's going to be there. Here's the thing I want to show you guys while we're at it. I'll do it down here, all here. So the Liquitex tubes are not plastic. It's real easy for me to squeeze my paint down. I open my cap. I squeeze from the back. And then I press down and squeeze out, and that's how I squeeze paint out of my tube. I know that seems like a silly thing, but if you've never seen a paint tube before, that could be really weird.
Yeah.
Aha! Wait, where are you going?
Hi.
I haven't got all the paint out.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going to do that again right here. I'm going to squeeze it out and do the rub.
Now that's the burnt sienna that you were having a little trouble with.
No, this is another one.
It's another one.
Burnt sienna is the most grief.
Check in.
Where is it? There it is. Where is it?
If you don't succeed at first, try again.
Okay, seriously, guys, you cannot. It is in reverse and flipped, and it's like, help me. Well, send me wishes of I can do this, so you can get to painting. Woo, we're gonna get some thumbs down for this.
Wait.
What?
Get your palette knife out.
Oh no, did I? Please.
Where's your palette knife?
I don't know where my palette knife is, sweetheart.
Okay, I don't know how you put diagonally purple, not only on the wrong corner, but on the wrong.
Well, you know what? Okay, it's here now, guys. This is where the diagonally purple's gonna be.
The graphic shall be changed.
It would be easier to change the graphic. And you know what? I forgot to bring yellow ochre over anyways. You got to get me yellow ochre. I forgot to bring it over anyways.
Okay, so I will. I'll do away with the graphic anyway. So
from that table over there. How about a sippy break? No, and it's not because I had. No, it's right there, sweetheart. It's right there. Is it not over there?
Which one do you want?
Just yellow ochre. No, that's a. Look under that stuff over there. I was painting with it today, so it has to be sitting over there. I see it right under that there. See this here? This is why I do not like these caps. All this gumminess. Right? Because they expect gold, and they expect that I should wipe my cap every time.
I wipe the caps.
Every time, so they don't come up, but I don't. Because I'm living my life up in here.
But it's pretty easy to get them clean. They're pretty self-cleaning.
No, it's a big design mess. He's trying to protect my ability to work with companies in the future, but it is. And I'm like, I love the paint and stuff of the tube. There's a crimper. These tubes are metal, and there's this crimper you can buy, but for some reason this year they've gotten really unreliable. My mom had a whole thing about that. All right, so where is it at?
It doesn't matter now because your graphic is no good.
The graphic is somewhat good.
Because now your purple and ochre are swapped.
Can we just tell? Oh, they really are. Can we just tell people that, you know what, I'm going to have to put out a lot more paint anyways. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to paint this in real fast. And here's the thing on a pond. I'm going to get a little blue and a little burnt sienna. And together they make almost a deep green. And I'm going to start painting in my canvas this dark, murky color.
Yeah.
Because pond water is murky. Do we have our cool music today, John?
Yeah, right now we have some pretty good Heart Party music going in the background. But
I love our Heart Party song.
I might spin the shuffle over to something that's a little more aquatic. You know, ocean, that ocean song is a real...
I love my ocean song. This song John's about to pull on, like, this actually came from the place where we buy our music, but I'm so in love with it. So we're just painting this in, and I'm just letting the brown gray out the blue. And sometimes it'll be a little browner, and sometimes it'll be a little bluer, and all of that is okay, because pond water is deep and mysterious and murky. It does not apologize for itself. I don't know why that's a message we're going to say, but this is our canvas of releasing fear. That's what we're doing today. We're going to release fear. We're going to embrace our value and our personal strength and our divine right to be creative beings and just smile and love and care.
Yeah.
And to be cared about. We deserve that.
Everyone does.
Everybody deserves to be cared about.
And you know what? Everyone is cared about. You know, generally we just might lose track of our tribe.
Yeah. I love that. Our tribe. It's important to keep track of your tribe. I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but I'm somebody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
Some people are like, oh no. I get a lot of stuff like, I was going to like you, but your hat. I was like, well, there you go. Probably shouldn't apply to move into that condo. Hats will continue.
Hats, you know, everybody out here loves your hats. There's been lots of comments on how good the hat is. Oh, Filbert.
1 inch Filbert, forgot to tell you.
1 inch
1
Filbert.
inch Filbert. That's a rounded brush. And you'll notice that even though I'm painting with a very high grade paint, there's like this strokiness, and I kind of just weave it up is what I do. I weave it up.
You could grab the close-up cam and tilt it up there a bit.
Yeah, to the weaving it up.
Oh, there's a weaving, yeah.
There we go.
And you just kind of see it now. You can just show them that now. Tilt it down because you're going to be not painting that part now.
Yeah,
You're going to paint down there now.
You know what? Me and the close-up cam is about me and the palette. Oh, I love getting to do this. It's so much fun. We are so lucky.
Yep.
So I actually designed this painting for you guys today. I was like, you know what they need to do? They need to do a pond with some koi in it. I should probably design something up about that. We had a meeting this morning and had to finish up that rose for tomorrow.
Yeah.
The remembrance rose.
Yeah, that'll be fun. There's been a lot of interest in the sugar skull. Is that right?
Yeah, that's coming up Sunday.
Sunday.
Mark's Garden is what we named it, because that's actually a photograph from Mark Muir on Paint My Photo.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. And
our
actually,
own zombie fan.
Yeah, he's out here. He's moderating for us tonight.
Oh,
and,
we need a moderator.
He's staving off the undead and commenting on how we have a lovely, sort of undead pool flesh going here. So he appreciates the color.
This is a good. You could float up.
Yeah. This
is certainly the same kind of ponds that waterlilies like and koi like. I guess are also the kinds that zombies would enjoy.
I always see Mark Muir's zombie world as a bit, happy.
I know,
zombies.
it's weird, right? Mark's zombie world feels happy. Now listen, if you're painting, and I've got to do one of this, and John and I have been talking about this, where we're gonna go to Walmart and buy paint and a canvas and do a whole painting with that, so I can show you guys how I deal with those paints and those canvases. You know what my little solutions for that are. But if you're painting, you know, a basic paint, an artist loft, an unknown brand, you may have to do this twice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. To get a deep look. You may have to do it twice. And it's not the worst thing in the world if you do. We might even do it twice.
So we're checking our sound here just to double check.
Sippy port. Does anyone else like port?
I bet you lots of people like port.
Like me some port. Margarita got me into port. She drinks serious port. She's like, it's a tawny. That's what I like.
So it's yeah, it's a.
I like things that taste like candy.
Oh yeah. So there was just some comments out there in the they were talking about the sound.
Is it good? Is it bad?
It's it seems it may have been a little soft. So I was just adjusting some things.
Do I need to unplug and replug?
No, you're all good. You're all good. Yeah, it was just they were.
Is it John?
It's me.
Or is it me?
It's me.
I think John should come out at the end and say hi to everybody.
I might. Everybody loves port.
Everybody likes port.
Yeah.
Right? And have you tried the sparkling pink sake?
I don't know if
I'm gonna run that down. It kills me that I don't have it for tonight.
We're having the Texas port tonight, right? It's
yeah.
From Texas.
Is it from Texas?
Yeah, it's right there on the ground next to you.
Where next? Oh! This is! Hey, wine company, I don't know. You just got an endorsement.
Yeah.
We don't know them. This is this is what we could find. This is Messina Hoff Port Barrel Reserve. It doesn't even tell you if it's a tawny or not. But what I do like is there's a star.
Yeah, no, it's from Texas. That's why I picked it up.
It's from Texas. It's actually really good.
Yeah. No,
hey, people who make Messina Hoff that don't watch my show, good job.
Yeah. Sippy, sippy to you.
Sippy, sippy to me, because it's yummy, yummy. Oh,
now,
it feels good to be painting it.
Now, tomorrow we're going to be doing teas and sodas, though.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, tomorrow's a teas and sodas day.
Is it a tea and soda day? Why is it a tea and soda day?
I don't know, because it'll be a tea and soda day. And then maybe we'll try something.
So for tomorrow is this one.
Yep. That's our...
I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've got varnish on it. There we go. This gorgeous piece. So that's, I don't know, some sort of fancy tea or soda is what John says.
Yeah, I like it.
And then Sunday, also varnished, so I'll have to tip it.
Ah, there it is.
Is Mark's. Why is it fuzzy?
It's because it's
scared the camera?
Every time you poke your head out, it focuses on your eye.
Oh, okay. Can we all see that one up?
They
Anyways,
can.
There's a nice picture of it somewhere.
Yeah.
You can go look at. So that's Sunday.
Sunday.
So I'm going to go ahead real quick, throw in another layer to deepen up this water, guys. Because chances are you're going to have to get the depth that you want.
So I'm going to see if I can adjust the sound up here just a little bit so people will have to bear with me.
So are we liking the schedules? I mean, we're not getting them out. We want to eventually get to where we're a month ahead.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Bear with me. They can't see your canvas. So hold on a second there.
They can't see my canvas?
There. I was adjusting some sound up.
Okay.
So I can't always do.
What's going on in the room?
Gosh, everyone can't wait to do the sugar skull with us.
Oh yeah, that has got the highest likes. You guys went bananas for that on Facebook. It got the highest likes of anything I've had.
Yes, thank you, Mark.
That was just thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Apparently, Mark is very on trend. So I'm doing this. Another color that you can add that might surprise you is every once in a while, I've got my dogs in purple. I can bring this over to my blue and add a little brown to it.
Yeah.
And I can create some of this darker, murkier color. But it's not grayed out. See, the trick of this is in murky water, but it's gemmy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's gemmy murky water.
Oops. As I kick the mic stand.
A lot of people, when they're trying to paint a pond, they'll go, well, water's blue, so they go for the blue paint. Which ponds are mirrors, and they're murky. They're murky mirrors.
You know, I would agree with you, except that I was up visiting your cousin in New Hampshire, and
did he filter his pond or something?
No, we went out. He went for a run out, and we stopped at the most beautiful lake. I mean, like, it was picturesque and perfectly glass clear water.
Wow.
It was awesome, and I even got pictures of it here, some floating around.
Wow. But we're not painting that lake today.
No. We have murky water, but I was just,
Well, it's not dirty. What it is it's alive. It's got algae, it's got fish, it's got crawfish, it's got rocks, it's got sediment. Things are happening in this water. There's life in this water. What was that really good remake of Aliens that's not that kind of life? Why did I even bring it up? Because I can't remember its name right now. Why did I do that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking. We've been married so long. You should know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I should.
Prometheus. Ha! Came to me. It's not Prometheus alive.
Oh, yeah, well, no.
It's not about to be a Giger painting. There's a reference for you. How many of you know who H.R. Giger is?
I imagine most.
I would be surprised.
We'll see.
I know. I'm sure Mark knows.
Yeah.
Mark's like, me. How's Mona doing?
Good. She's hanging in there. I saw her. Yeah, she's like, everyone's like making sure that I've got the sound working right and greeting everyone and making sure that questions are answered. It's just, I mean, it's pretty amazing. You know, we've got like over 60 people out there with us today.
60 people with us?
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in with us.
Yeah, because it's Friday night. I'm surprised we got anybody here. What was that?
That was the air conditioner turning off.
Oh, but we didn't lose power or anything.
No, everything goes off.
That happens where I live a lot. Up here on Moonshine Hill.
It's, you know, we actually live on a Moonshine Hill.
Yeah.
Which is...
Clive right now is like somewhere in Wales going, no! They're going to break into your house now. It's what they do. But you know what? I'm not an adorable Welshman, so they don't really kick in my door.
Somewhere in Humble, Texas, there's a Moonshine Hill. On Moonshine Hill, we live.
There is a Sherpa.
Good luck. Isn't there a song like that?
Yeah, there's a country song about everything.
There's a hole in the log, the logs in the bog, the bogs in the... There's a frog in the bog on the log with a hole.
There's a pollywog in a bog.
That's
I like that
the one.
song. That's on YouTube. Pollywog in a bog.
Pollywog in a bog.
YouTube that and amuse yourself to death.
Yeah.
I can watch that all day.
Yeah, me too. That's what was plugging into my head backwards.
Yeah. And Willie was a whale.
Yep. I wish those are the two songs I would love to license for this. This would be awesome.
I would love to have either one of those songs for this. I have to do a hairdryer. Will you?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Give them some good music. Get some good tunage going. They're probably painting too.
They are painting. You
know what? You can fast forward and pause me, stop me, and do anything you want. This is on. It's on that thing John's about to explain to you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can do that.
No, but the thingy. That it's on replay. They can replay and pause and.
Yeah. Fast forward right now.
Yeah, you totally can. Okay.
Exactly. All right.
So,
what she was saying is that we have all the DVR functions enabled on the broadcast here. So if you need to pause, rewind, or you have to pause, take a break, come back, you can fast forward and catch up with us. And if you're catching the show after the live broadcast, it should be available on demand. And of course, all the fast forward, rewind functions should be available for you. And we appreciate you guys taking the time to join us. That, you know, if you can like, comment, and subscribe, that helps YouTube know you guys were here and that we're doing our job and entertaining you guys. So thank you very much. And let's see here. I think that we had... We had some requests out there. Yeah, we'll get the canvas up and show it off here just in a few seconds once Cinnamon's done drying this, getting this nice and dry for us. And there she is. So hold on just a second.
Did you run out of things to say?
I was just about to. You timed it perfectly. There was a request for you to show the canvas so you can get a little closer up on it. Yeah, tilt it back there so we can see the... Yep. And then up. Ooh, there you go. That looks good.
So there's tones to it, and you'll notice it, and there's even brush strokes in it. You can do a third coat if you want no brush strokes.
We're peeking out there. Hold on a second.
Or you can, another thing that can help you with this is if you do an acrylic colored ground that's very dark and even toned. And another thing that you can do with this is to buy a better graded canvas. But I find that sometimes these kinds of things where there's kind of these different little strokes and tonalities and events give it character that paintings need. Otherwise, just take a picture of a koi fish with the dragonfly, you know.
Yeah.
There's things that we can see in art that we cannot see in a camera. I'm going to sketch in my objects that are going to be here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my koi fish. And I want a nice curve to my koi fish because he's doing some stuff. And so it's nice. I put in a little gesture sketch of this. And I'm doing chalk because I want it to wipe off later.
Yeah.
And he is a teardrop shape. Right? So that's really the koi fish or teardrop shape. This is a shockingly possible, kids really get this. They understand what's happening here. So this little shape here.
Yeah.
And then, I guess I don't need to really show that on the thing.
Yeah, no, I was over there on the
And then I'm going to say that there's a tail that happens here. And then just where the head hits its apex, then you're going to have two little fins that are going to go off like this. Okay. Up here, up top, I need a lily pad. And you could use a plate. Here, actually, I've got one. So if you're just like, oh, I'm so circle challenged. You could just be like, oh, yeah, totally just use a plate and do a circle.
Yeah.
And you'd be just fine, and that's okay. If you just feel circle challenged, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to erase a little opening here because I like the lily pads with the little breaks in them. I imagine there's some biological reason for these breaks. Right?
Yep.
Now, lily pads are often layered, so I'm going to make another little lily pad go off here. And then it's going to have a little lily pad friend here with another inward mark. Oops. Make a better circle, Cinnamon. Sometimes we're all circle challenged. Sometimes we're all circle challenged. And that's the thing, you know, guys, sometimes that happens. You know, it's just, you just can't get frozen from it. Don't get stuck. And you know what bugs me about that is this Pac-Man mouth, because lily pads are essentially Pac-Man.
Yeah.
And this Pac-Man mouth are too similar.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that. And I made that mistake in the original, and I'm going to fix it right now. So I'm going to make my circle of my second one, and I'm going to make a Pac-Man mouth that goes off the canvas a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Something just that breaks it up a little bit, or I could face it the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Could aim it that way. Right? And then I'm going to have another lily pad. It's not going to have a break that comes right here. So right now, you're going to notice that on this painting, we have a lot of objects that we're painting in that go off the canvas.
Yeah.
Off the canvas. And the important thing when you're doing a painting, the reason why you want things to go off the canvas is so that people feel that there's a world that exists outside the canvas and you're just getting a little peek into some emotional moment in time.
That makes sense. So a little sippy break, is that what you're doing?
I'm doing a little sippy break and then I'm looking for my paint.
You're like, we're painting.
I'm doing a little sippy break. We gotta paint. There's a lot to do in this painting. This painting is easy in skill level, but it's intensive in things that you've got to do. I'm getting my little, that's about a 1/2 inch bright. I can't any more than I can seem to do
Yeah, it
this.
looks good. I can see it.
But you get it.
We got it.
You guys understand what I'm saying. And I'm gonna just create, I'm gonna take my blue and a little of my purple and a little more of my brown. And then I'm gonna get some white. It's gonna give me this sort of gray color. And I'm gonna paint my fish in, shockingly, in this gray color. You're like, what? But your fish is like all kinds of colors. You gotta have the dark tones first. This piece is about darkness coming into light, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's symbolic, considering our wishes. You know, but that's life is like that, you know? You gotta find the light in the challenges.
Oh, yeah.
Moving is a big challenge. We went through quite a harrowing move once. And it was really intense. You lost a lot of weight during that move.
Yep.
That was like going to a really, really bad weight loss camp.
It was crazy.
Woo.
Yep.
I don't even know what to, you know what it was, is that we changed jobs. There was some shakeups in where my husband was working, and the place that was sponsoring our visa just wasn't sponsoring it anymore.
Yeah.
And Canadians, they don't play. They're like, get out. And I'm like, but I have a Canadian. I gave birth to a Canadian. And they're like, she can stay. You get out. We'll keep the Canadian, but you got to go. It's just really intense.
It wasn't too bad. We moved back down.
We moved back down to the States.
That was pretty good.
That part was really good. I miss my mom.
And we built Heart Party.
And we built Heart Party. A lot of that came out of Heart Party. One of the things I'll say is, so we were coming back, and one of the things we did is we thought we were like, everyone takes this one sort of downward thing through California.
Yeah.
And we thought, no, let's take a different road in. So we're like Wyoming and Utah and all of that. We're going to see like Kansas. And then I thought we'd geocache the whole way home.
Geocaching was fun.
The geocaching was fun. Geocaching in Rawlins, Wyoming. When would you do it, right? When would you do it? And that was crazy.
Yep.
And then all the rest stops were like really intense because they were telling you about all the people who'd come over on wagons.
Oh, yeah?
And remember how we were like, we're traveling with a small baby and we've got Spider and Honey in the car, and I'm just thinking, wow, in a wagon. Yeah. I think I started to over-identify with the settlers at some point.
This would suck.
It would be so bad to do any of that trip in a wagon. And there was this place that was called like Lone Tree, but somebody had cut the tree down.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, we don't know why. And I'm like, I know why. I know exactly why that guy cut the tree down, because he got there and realized he wasn't even halfway there, and his trip had sucked so much that he cut that tree down.
Yep.
So I'm going to come and I'm going to just very lightly, this is super light pressure, guys, and here's the trick to this. I'm just very lightly, I'm going to let, just very, very lightly, and you can see, let me see if I can, yeah, see how I'm letting the streaking happen?
Yeah.
I'm going to come back with some color and some stuff later. I'm going to do it right here too. Very, very light pressure.
Huh.
So that a lot of the color underneath, because fins are very translucent.
So how do you get those real sharp edges like that?
The sharp edges, they're not really sharp. What it is that the bristles, and I don't know if this is going to show you. Maybe it'll do it on this one.
Ooh.
Nope.
Put something behind it.
I know.
Oh, no, no, it won't autofocus. Remember, we had that one set.
Oh, okay.
That one's on set.
Let's try this one.
Yeah.
So see how the bristles are all breaky?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Oh.
That's how I get that. Light pressure, guys. That's how you get beautiful, delicate little fins. And I'm going to get I just want to get these lily pads in. So I do a weird thing with the lily pads.
What do you do with the lily pads?
I get blue and I get cad yellow, which at first doesn't seem weird to you. You think to yourself, oh, well, she's making green. I got that. I don't know why she thinks it's weird. But I'm going to come add some cad red to it. And it's going to create a very deep, deep color. And it's a lot of this stuff that I do, but I still want it to be green so I can see it above the water. We're going to create this sort of grayed out green that we're painting our lily pads on, so the brighter colors will really pop. So this might not be, let me see if I can, I'm going to do it up here so you can see it right there when I go there.
That's good.
So it's going to be just like a shade or two above what you've painted in the water. It's going to have a slightly different kind of tone and value, but it really creates a nice base for your lily pads to show the dark, deep tones that you want. And you're going to want them when you start putting those highlights on there.
Yep.
You want those highlights. Ooh. Just enjoying that. And remember, the chalk will go away with your finger. It'll go away as you're painting. And after you're all done, before you varnish, the chalk will go away with a damp cloth. But before you varnish. Once you varnish, then it's forever. But you do want to varnish at the end, and I have a varnishing video about that you could go check out. See, so that's in there. You can kind of see, can we see that on the up close cam?
Oh, there it is.
So it's not, you're like, wait, did you even paint anything there? Yes, it did. And you can really see it live, but it may be a little challenging to see. However, when we start putting the brighter colors on it, you'll be like, oh, I get it.
Will we?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
You know what? I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lesson where, let's not make it this one, but I'm sure there's going to be a lesson like, well, that just didn't work out. So sorry for taking you up the merry path. But today's lesson is just not going to work out, because that happens to painters. But I intend this lesson, my wish is this lesson works out really, 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 really well.
Yeah.
All right. And I love painting koi ponds. I had a koi pond growing up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's right.
I did. I had a koi pond, 2 of them. In fact, how do you like that? On 4 acres, and I had a little rowboat and a duck island my mom had built because she felt like our ducks should have a Disney-style little house set up. So she built little tiny houses for the ducks. And she didn't actually help anybody. Coyotes still got everyone.
So you paint really fast. Does your hand ever get tired or cramp
Not
up?
anymore.
But it did once?
Yeah, sure. Sure. Now this arm is like Popeye.
Well,
this arm's a hot mess. It's like, you can't do anything with it. This arm's like, ew!
Well, I mean, like, I'm not a painter, so, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're going to come up here and paint with me.
I'll paint with you.
Maybe we'll do like a holiday special or something. You come up and paint with me, and Margaret runs the back.
Well, someone in channel was saying that Graveyard Girl believes that Halloween begins September 1st, and I think that's a pretty good rule too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in that everything she says is true. But frankly, who else is going to tell me if it works on TV? I don't know. Those ads, those infomercials, they trick you. Mm-hmm. But Graveyard Girl will set you free. She'll show you. Mm-hmm. Don't get that stampy thing. It doesn't work. It doesn't stamp on your hair at all.
I'm sure. She's like, who is this weirdo? You want some graphics? Here's some graphics. I got all the graphics for you right now. Where's some green screen graphics? I'll add those too.
Back at the beginning of our YouTube journey, we had dreams that we would win awards for videography, but we have clearly let those go.
Yeah, we went live, and then a mispush on the button, just like, nope. You're like, where's the camera? Is it this one? No. Is it that one? No, not that one. That one? No. This one? Wait, no, that one. That one. And it all happens live.
Oh, we're going to be like...
Yeah, all of a sudden... There's like 10 little thumbs down.
It's rough, man. It's a rough, rough, rough world.
So, but, we do appreciate you guys if, taking the time to comment and give us the thumbs ups and the likes. And, we have almost 70 people watching us right now. Thank you guys for tuning in today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. We do.
And share your pictures with us, please.
Yeah, on Facebook, on Instagram. We have a really good Instagram.
Yeah.
Account. We finally got the Instagram kit together. Twitter. And from Twitter you can hop right over to Periscope and see me design these things sometimes.
Yep. You're on Periscope pretty regularly.
Yeah. I like to do my design work on Periscope.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to come, and I've learned how to make, at this point, my water with my blue and my brown pretty well.
Yep.
And I want it to be a little more blue than brown.
Yep.
And I'm going to get a little white. And I'm going to make some water movement around my fish. Again,
Yeah,
I'm going to move my camera down.
No, someone was asking another. They were
I
asking.
can't do it. It's not the port. Nobody even speculated. I promise you.
So someone was asking who the creepy voice was.
Your creepy voice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my husband.
Whoop. So that would make sense when you're.
I married him though, so it's okay.
I can push the wrong buttons.
So I'm again, this is that light pressure. This is, you know what, we're not even going to say wet cast, we're going to say water skimmer pressure.
What? Water skimmer pressure.
Water skimmer pressure. I'm a lovely little bug that dances on the surface of the water trying not to be eaten by this wonderful koi fish.
Very light water skimmer pressure.
And remember, you know, this is my koi fish, this is my pond, there's this lone fisher, but your pond could have a head coming here, all kinds of. Once you understand this sort of koi fish experience,
you can just fish it up.
You can just fish it up. Fish it up.
Yep.
And I've done that in some pieces, haven't I, John?
You have. Just put some koi in.
I have. I'm going to just get my little water coming here. It's just fun and relaxing. Are we having relaxing music?
We are. We are pretty relaxing music.
Okay.
People are accusing me of sippy sippy.
Are you of sippy sippy? Have you gotten any, sweetheart?
I have not. I'm back here with a little bit of water.
Okay.
I'm just having a good time.
You're hydrating.
I'm hydrating.
You're hydrating, which is good.
Yep.
Totally good. Totally good. I'm feeling like I want to lighten this little patch of water here. I don't know if you guys know this, but water reflects. So I'm going to get a little of my yellow and my blue. Apparently too much yellow. Get a little brown into that. And get some white. And I want to make some reflective water over here, I feel. And again, I'm going to have very light pressure.
Light pressure. Oh.
Yeah. This is just something that I'm feeling that I need to have. And you'll do that as an artist, like observationally. I'm just like, I'm going to get some more dark color going.
I keep trying to catch you on the close-up camera, but it's...
I need to adjust it?
Yeah, I think maybe we just zoom it out a little bit because it's...
No, I do this. Just tell me when I need to get over here. Guys, tell John when I need to get over here.
Yeah, they're on a, 30-second delay.
Oh,
so
no.
That's not gonna work.
They can't even save themselves.
Like, quick, move the camera. I can't see what she's doing. And it's like, yeah, that won't happen.
Oh, no. That's terrible. So I'm just going to work some of this here because at some point I'm going to... Just a little bit of this water will be a little more reflective and a little greener. You know, that's a little harder skill, I know, guys, but it's one that's worth having. And I'm painting a very light brush stroke here. It's super light. Again, water skimmers. I don't think we have water skimmers globally, though, do we? Are they a global bug?
I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, I don't know.
You don't think that there's a water skimmer in Afghanistan? That weird trout stream that guy built?
In Antarctica, maybe?
No, but they have ice worms in Antarctica, so that's really cool. All right, so I've added some lighter dimensionality here because when I put my dragonfly in, I'm going to want to cast a shadow under him. And if I have that lightness there, that's going to happen for me. I'm going to just wipe my brush off, not even rinse it because I'm a rebel like that.
You like that painterly mix of color that comes from...
I'm going to get some yellow ochre and some blue, and I'm going to make a green. And I'm going to make sure that it's not too mixed.
Ooh, that looks really good. You can really see that.
Can we?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to come from this outer edge.
Wait.
Camera?
Yep.
Thank you. Not that I can find where I am.
We'll have to get one of those air horns so it's really abrupt and loud.
Please don't do that. And my rug is having a whole moment down here. I'm on koi fish. Y'all don't know, but I'm on koi fish.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You know, we don't have the...
So I'm very lightly outlining this in this very sort of painterly stroke. And then I'm going to... Directionality of your brush stroke is going to matter here. Water skimmer pressure, again, I'm going to make radiating strokes in my lily pad. There's going to be a lot of this, so get used to this, because to make these lily pads, it's easy, but there's layers. See? Layers, layers, layers.
Yeah, sometimes your hand's in the way of the camera, so I switch back and forth. No, it's okay. You're doing...
No, I got to go up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You got to go up, and you know what, man?
It's the roller coaster
It's a good thing I'm not driving the spaceship, isn't it? We'd be missing our wormhole for sure. So I don't generally... Now, on the way back from Canada, I drove the car.
Yeah.
But in general, I don't drive the car. John drives the car. And not because of traditional gender roles. It's just because I drive like I steer that camera.
So over there. We have an awesome Toyota Sienna.
It's not sexism. It's survival. It's not like I was a good driver and then you took over. It's that we all want to live. We do have a nice car. I like our car. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, babe.
No. Just... Yes, because it's so serious that we have a Toyota Sienna.
But it's our swagger wagon.
It is.
So see how I haven't overmixed my paint, and that lets this sort of streaking happen, so I don't have to... What happens in highly architectural pieces is that, I don't know if you can see that on the up-close cam, but that I would have to like really work all these little lines and textures in and everything, and who wants to do that? Nobody wants to do that. I'm going to pick up some purple. I haven't rinsed out my brush though, and I'm going to just make sure that under this lily pad to the other lily pad, I'm starting to put in the thought of a dark, dark shadow. I didn't add any water to my brush. It's kind of a dry brushing technique. Right? And I'm just
You may pull that up to the big camera.
Really? Okay.
Just so we can kind of see a little better. Tilt it.
Which tilt?
I don't know, the other one.
This tilt?
Tilt the other one. Yeah.
Now forward?
No, it's actually good. Yeah. I'm just now mocking with you. So
All
it's
right.
good, you're good.
Look, we all know from watching me put out the paint what my base problem is here. With all this. I rinse out that purple a little bit because, of course, yellow and purple are contrasts.
Yep.
That we all know that. Now we're ready for a game show. No one has to call a lifeline because they're like, no, I totally know that yellow and purple are contrasts. I can at least get to that first level of monetary reward. That would be just crazy. Somebody at a game show. I want to thank the Sherpa.
You go some strange places sometimes.
You don't know. You're on YouTube. You don't know.
I don't.
You don't know. You don't know.
You don't know. But I don't. I think that if the Sherpa is your lifeline on a game show.
Trouble. It would be so weird to be at home and be like, hello? Oh, but the other day I did get that one weird call. How do I paint this ice owl? I don't know. I'm not seeing the ice owl. I'm also psychic. That would be a completely different show. All right, so see how these are kind of coming in?
They are.
See how it's kind of, let's take a sippy break.
Sippy break.
Pat ourselves on the back and go, we're so good. Yeah, this is never going to be short form 5-minute how to paint video, is it?
I don't know. You don't think so?
That would be mean. I think some of those are mean. I think some of those are labeled like how to paint. It's like a super complicated painting. It's like 8 minutes long.
Yeah, we'll do this painting in 15 minutes.
Do you know how they told how to paint it?
No.
Me. And then I'm going to take it, break it down, and show you.
Step by step.
Step by step.
Now, you do have to sit with us as we,
Sippy.
and
Bunny.
do other nonsense.
Does everybody watch Graveyard Girl? I hope so. I hope you guys do.
And Graveyard Girl's a good thing. Where'd you go? I don't have a camera. Oh, okay. Mark wants to make sure that I have shouted out to everyone that, of course, 9/19 is Who Day.
Who Day?
Who Day. Doctor Who returns.
Oh, yeah, that is happening.
September 19th.
So I have one possible collaborator on the fence. I'm waiting to see if they're going to participate. Chuck Carson for sure has something really awesome for you guys.
Yep.
And, of course, we're going to do a Weeping Angel. Now, first we're going to just paint it in regular paint.
Yep.
Real quick. Then we're going to turn the black lights on. We're going to get glow-in-the-dark paint.
Yes.
Okay? So you're going to need to go out and get some glow-in-the-dark paint. Martha Stewart, everybody has a line. You want it to say glow-in-the-dark. And then we're going to paint it under the black light. We're going to create all these little highlights on its little high reflective surfaces of the glow-in-the-dark paint. And then we're going to turn off the black lights, and you're going to see it glow. So the painting will exist in 3 states.
Wow.
Theoretically. Or it's just an epic fail live.
Where'd you go? Oh, you picked that.
Touch the screen. How are you?
So we've been having a pretty good day. We've been really having a productive day up until before now, and so
Really? Before now, it's not productive.
well, I think that's what's led to the real positive energy we're having today. Is that
That's just productive day.
yeah, everyone was commenting that we've been giggling and laughing a lot, and we have. We've had really a good productive day.
Good things happening with the app.
Yep, the app is cruising right along. We had a fantastic meeting about the app earlier today.
So many awesome features.
Yeah.
Some things we're trying to work out to make sure good for you guys, but so many awesome features.
And we'll say thank you to Anthony and Uriah for hard work on that, and
Chuck Carson.
and Chuck Carson
who's
and
making
Andrew.
we need to know. The doodle at the beginning of this is sort of the look of the app, the character. Do you guys
Yeah,
like that?
you can pull her up right there.
Yeah,
There
her.
she is.
Does it look like a kid? One of our team members is concerned that if you didn't know who I was and you didn't know about the app,
Some
that
of
you
you
might
may
go,
just
oh,
be
it's a
learning
kid's
about that.
app. So just try to throw me out of your mind and go, would you click that
Yeah,
as an adult? Or would you buy it for kids?
yeah, but it's kind of nice. We like it.
I love it. I think
Yeah.
everything Chuck does is golden, but, you know, I don't know everybody on the Apple Store, so I can't leverage that. Go get mad at everybody at the Apple Store. Chuck is awesome and everything he does is perfect. So I have my 1/2 inch.
Yep.
I'm going to here's a little trick I do. I've dried it and I'm going to flick it out,
Yeah.
right? See the little, oh, that's really entertaining, the mist coming out. So it's all sort of looking frazzled a little bit, all right?
Yep.
I'm going to come and I'm going to get some blue. I'm going to get some CAD. See, I messed with everybody right there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
a little white.
Yep.
A little more blue. Because I want it to be a little bit streaky. And I'm going to come along here and add highlights. Oh, let me get my
Yep. There you
up-close
go.
camera down.
So this is the motion sickness camera now.
Is it? Look at my leaves. Would you like some lemons?
It reminds me of the Bugs Bunny hat. You know.
It has been a good day. It's been a good day. So see, it's very streaky. Can we see how streaky it is? Streaky.
Super streaky.
Super streaky. She's a super streak. Super streak. Oh wait, now I'm gonna get all. Don't sing it. Shh.
We don't want to trip the.
Oh, content ID is a nightmare. And I'm not with a channel, right? So I'm not in a MCN, multi-channel network. I was almost in an MCN, but I'm not in an MCN.
Nope.
And so I don't have that content ID protection stuff where, like, if it gets tripped, but I was just goofing,
Yeah.
I'm okay. See how this is just creates this, like, little lily pad feel. And I might even come along the outer edge. Right? I'm going to come around. I'm going to do this all around. I'm going to take this thought everywhere. Not thought like Felicia, but just this thought. Those of you that don't watch Bravo are like, what? Messy boots. I watch a little bit too much Bravo. I'm a huge fan of Andy Cohen. It's not even a reasonable thing. And I was a fan of Andy Cohen when you could call into that show and actually talk to him. Because nobody was calling in. That's how long I have been a fan of Andy and the Housewives. I'm not a fan of Vicki Gunvalson. I'll just own that. Even though she's OG.
So Mona was asking a very interesting question.
Probably more interesting than housewives. What was Mona asking?
She was like, so there's little brushes, right?
Yes.
Which are our little our youngest joiners.
Yeah.
And then we have our big brushes, which are all of our regular painters, all of our adults.
Yeah.
But Mona was like, well, what are our elder brushes called? And I was like,
More awesome than you. Yeah. Wise brushes.
guiding brush.
Guiding brush, wise brush. Because you could be like, not a little brush, but new to painting, so you could be a new brush.
But you can still be a little brush and be an elder brush.
Yeah.
Or a big
Well,
brush.
little brushes are really specifically about our little brushes, but
Yeah.
you could be a new brush
Yeah, that's true.
and be an elder brush.
I'm sure there's lots of ways we could use this brush metaphor.
Yeah, we can really just brush out.
We can just brush it all under the rug and move on, though.
Yeah. Brush it. What? You're crazy.
Because a pun is a terrible thing to waste.
Oh. So if you want to know where John is on LinkedIn, where you can harass him.
No, I can turn the mic down.
That's okay. I can post it up on social media.
It's true. I cannot hide.
I can give you all his Facebook page, but he doesn't friend anybody. He's the worst
I'm
Facebooker
the worst
ever.
Facebooker ever.
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 Ever. And also, he doesn't really call back or answer emails.
I do.
No, his mom will be like, I have been emailing John all week. She does. She says, I'm like, I'm sorry, he doesn't answer mine either.
I was switching a live show at the time.
Yeah, it's very hard to explain to family members the importance of what we're doing on YouTube. They're not getting it. They're like, wait, what do you do? I don't understand what you're doing.
You're making cat videos on YouTube? What?
Yeah, we get asked that a lot. So you make cat videos. No, I make painting videos. How do you make painting videos? But I have a few family members that are now painting with me.
Yeah, it's very strange. Some of my family paints with us.
Yeah, that's been very validating. Woohoo!
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, yes, hi. Hi, Grandma Jean. Sometimes she gets to paint with us, and your aunt does, and...
My aunts, yeah.
Your aunt, yeah, she's really cool, actually.
Debbie and Sherry.
Yeah, she should totally be, like, into multimedia and stuff like that. I'm gonna...
Oop, there you go.
feel like I need to send her stuff to, like, start her habit there.
I even think
So
I saw
see how
Lori
streaky
painting
that
once.
is, and it starts to just feel like a lily pad, and you didn't, like... See, that camera... You can see it, but you don't... Here, I'm going to hold it up to the
it
big
doesn't
camera.
have
'Cause the
that
big camera sees the color.
Yeah, it has the better iris on it. It just...
Yeah.
I'll see about getting a better camera swap over there.
Let's see.
Yeah,
What
you
is
can-
going on here?
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't...
Back up.
Is there?
Back up.
Is there?
Back up. There, tilt it the other down. Tilt it the other direction. There you go. Keep tilting. Keep tilting. Oh, yeah, there you go. Now you can see the contrast in it.
All right, thank you. So you can see it just gives you a lot. We've got to at some point get a better camera there.
We will. It's all in due time.
I know.
Once the app launches.
Once the app, that's what we're going to be doing with all our app money, buying more cameras.
That's right. We spend all the proceeds from the
But
app.
of course, isn't there going to be a free version of the app? There's, as
Of course.
always, there's free.
Yeah, of course. It will be a freemium design. We'll give you guys everything that we can for free, and then as we add features and things, there'll be advanced tool sets and things that you can buy into, and that'll help support us. But we're going to try to make sure we provide a very high value for everything that we give you.
Yeah. And try to make sure that nobody gets left behind out of stuff, regardless of economic reasons.
Yeah. There's just no reason you can't participate.
Yeah. That's very hard to explain to
Yeah,
people.
we've got like almost 75 people or 74 people right now.
74 people.
So thank you all for coming and joining us.
Let's do the secret dance because
The
we got 74 people. This rug is going to kill me. At some point, this is going to become a viral video because the Sherpa going to go down. Sherpa going to die. Whoo! I'm trying not to be slow about this today. Does
No,
anyone feel like I'm going slow?
No, you're just there's everyone is having a wonderful conversation about how wine and cheese age.
Wonderful.
And they're talking
so
about,
art related.
No, I make a joke.
Does anyone out there in the Sherpa community own a vineyard? Because I'll come stay at your place and I'll paint it and help you with the wine label or whatever. Drink it.
It'd be cool to have that as a backdrop for a painting.
Wouldn't it be awesome?
No, but everyone's talking about birthdays and how much they like the painting.
Oh, awesome!
And
it's going to be a very peaceful, happy painting.
Yes. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
And again, it asks some stuff of you, like this mud skipper. That's it, mud skipper.
Mud skippers.
Mud skipper brush pressure.
That's kind of a. I don't know what it is, but it's an aquatic reptile.
No, it's an aquatic bug, and they have like the 4 legs and the weird little fuzzy feet that allow them to skip. Don't you watch Wild Kratts? No, because you don't watch what the kids are watching. No. That's just me.
Nope, not me.
He does not watch what the kids are watching. So see that white in there and just not over mixing? Then I can put a whole bunch of painterly detail in my lily pads and yet not.
Well, we should sippy. And this time
yes, if you insist.
We sippy to all the Pisces out there.
Oh, my dad's a Pisces. Sippy to the Pisces.
Sippy to the Pisces.
What? Oh, because the fish.
Mm-hmm.
To the moon, Alice. No. That's going to get a comment. Woo, the dangers of live video. See, because I do something silly and pre-recorded, we can just edit. Live, it's like, well.
So eventually we'll get it so that I have a timed loop so that there's a big red button that I can reach over and go.
Because he's been married to me for okay, so 97?
Yep.
Like 18 years?
Yep.
Yeah, coming up.
Yep.
In October.
Yeah.
So it's not new. It's not like a surprise that I have some filtering issues. Also can't play poker. Can't do it. Can't do it. This is my poker face. Or this one. It's not going well. Vegas was a rough time for me.
Just drive right on through. So what are we doing here next?
No, we're gonna paint a fish.
We're gonna paint a Pisces?
No, we're gonna paint the flower in.
The flower first?
Yeah, let's let the fish rest for a second.
Okay.
Because we gotta do some work on the flower and then we come back to the flower.
That sounds good.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a little yellow. I mean, that was red.
That was red, not yellow.
Thank you for pointing out that.
Even the
and then get some white out.
Dyslexic graphic chart knew.
Even the wow, it's gonna be like that, is it? Okay, I've made a peach, which is some yellow, some cad red, and some white.
So we're using peach.
You're just a problem. In my first petal, I'm going to come up and I'm going to make these long kind of spear football-y. Well, this would be a terrible football. It'd be dangerous football. Leafy little shape.
Is that a European football?
No, European football is a soccer ball, sweetheart.
I know.
I know you know. But they don't know we know.
But they don't know we know, and they might actually think
that we don't know.
Clive's going to be on, no!
Soccer hooligans freak me out.
Much like hockey hooligans.
Okay, I actually think hockey hooligans can take soccer hooligans.
Oh, yeah. Well, yes. I lived in Canada. I saw it.
I mean, I would definitely say that soccer hooligans could take football fans any day of the week.
Yeah.
For sure. And don't be upset, football fans, but I've seen y'all tailgating. And the soccer people, They're like ready for the zombie apocalypse. They're ready to go.
So
So now we're gonna get comments from the football people. I'm gonna be like, delete, delete, delete.
So there's been a couple requests for me to come out and paint with you.
Yeah, that's happening.
We're gonna do that at some point.
I'm thinking the holidays. I'm thinking Thanksgiving would be fun.
You know, that could be fun. We could do something over Thanksgiving.
We could do something over Thanksgiving. We could have everyone over for Thanksgiving dinner. Because I don't think we have any family coming. Oh, we could have my mom, Ginger, if she's not working. Because her boss makes her work on Thanksgiving.
Who also watches your show.
I didn't say his name. I'm just saying I like to see my mom on Thanksgiving. I'm going to get a call in about a minute. Because he does actually watch the show on occasion. I'm nice to her. I'm a good boss.
Remember we talked about that poker face?
Woo! Painting a flower.
Yeah. So
peaceful, happy flowers.
I think we have some footage somewhere of me painting. I'll have it next time.
No, I don't know. That was a pretty sweaty day. I'm not really sure I'm comfortable with that going up on the internet. You know what? It's off-brand.
We'll get some of me.
Yeah, but let's have you come paint. Let's do something Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
If Mom can come, we'll have her come paint too.
Yep.
If she's not being forced to work.
Now you're just mixing more of that.
Yeah, that peach, which is the cad. I make an orange. Basically, peach is orange with white. I make a cad red yellow mixture to get a kind of light orange, and then I add a little white to it, and that gives me this first star shape. Because what basically happens is that a lily is the lightest on its outer petals and the darkest as it goes in.
Yeah.
And then you kind of break up this pattern, you kind of rotate it, and I've got to come and do some tweaking. So nothing to do but to get it in is basically where I'm at with this. So you just keep making an ever darker kind of color as you go in. And that's where people just don't know about the lilies. So I like showing these paintings because a lot of times in the step-by-step you might not know this weird thing about lilies. But I had to paint that big shoe for Creek Fest.
Did lots of lilies.
Did a lot of lilies. Like a lot. I don't remember how many animals I hit on that shoe.
There was like 30-something.
Yeah, that they vandalized. They did. It's okay, I'm working through it. They want it to look more like a shoe. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the whole shoe being nature was pretty awesome, but okay, I'm going to stop.
Poker face.
No. I'm so bad at poker.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at poker.
So we can...
Like when I go visit Clive, we'll not be playing poker.
No.
Because I bet Clive would
does
rock
he play?
at poker.
I imagine he would. But I think that's just because I think all people from Wales are probably pretty badass.
That's a theory. We have to go verify it though.
Yep.
So see how it's getting darker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I can see the close-up camera.
And then here's the crazy thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come over to my purple and you're like, what? Well, that's crazy. No, it's not. I'm gonna get this color going.
What is that color?
Dogs in purple and cad red.
Yep, it is.
Right? And then how I'm doing this, if you'll notice, I just find the spot between the petals. That's what I'm looking for, is the spot between the petals. I'm looking for the spot between the petals where I find my enlightenment. You could just paint these lilies. Once you learn this technique, you can paint a whole bunch of paintings based on it. Fish, no fish, more fish, less fish. Pretty easy. It's just a little bit of layering work. So, see, there we go. And that's the base of that flower. And we have to get that in or we can't paint it later. Now let's think about our fish. Are we like okay on time?
Yeah, I think we're doing okay.
I feel like this painting is taking a long time. I'm worried.
So what's been your favorite painting so far?
This one.
This one? Always this one?
Always this one. I don't know. What's everybody else's favorite painting? Kind of interested to know what y'all's favorite painting is.
I like the video that we did for Love Summer Art for the CAC.
Yeah,
that was
I
a
really
fun
love
one.
that. For the Creative Arts collaboration, which if you want to join and you have a YouTube channel, you have to message me because a whole bunch of, we were getting spammed and we thought, oh, we'll stop the spam if we take it secret. And so now it's so secret, we're secret practically from everyone but ourselves. But the spam stopped. I think Facebook really owes us an apology because, okay, I know I'm starting trouble with everybody. But
So-
come on. I mean,
So you want to get the close-up camera on that one?
yeah, thank you. I need a camera person.
We
For the
do.
not famous person that I am, I feel like I deserve a camera person. So I'm going to, again, be very light pressure. I'm going to let the dark paint underneath kind of show through. This is not a pure white. I hope you guys can really see this here. That's still a little bit grayed. It's lighter than the gray underneath it, but it's still fairly grayed. And I'm going to be dabbing, I think.
Yeah.
Dab, dab, dab. This is sort of like a dabbing, and I'll come along and do this edge. Dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. If you did the mermaid, this is going to be shockingly easy for you. As it should be.
Yes.
Shockingly easy.
You know, we just crested 80 viewers with us.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming to our crazy, crazy show.
Crazy, crazy show.
Yeah, networks would never sponsor this. They'd be like, what? Can you imagine pitching this to a network? I don't even know what you'd say. All right, but before we say that, we're going to make a little spine.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's make a little spine. So imagine the middle of your fish. He's in the middle, and I'm going to start right back here at the head. And I'm going to draw a very light line right in the middle, following the curve, and that's his spine. And on this side of the spine, I'm going to come along. Don't paint ahead of me here because I'm going to make some implied shapes, but I'm doing it with dabs.
So, so those dabs are kind of making like scales?
Those dabs are kind of making a scale impression. We're going to get a different brush to make the actual scales, but we're just trying to make the impression of the scale. The beginnings of it.
Yeah.
And it's about layering this pattern on. And so I'm going to come down here now, touching, but then I'm not going to be down here forever. I'm going to come back up because this little koi fish has patterns. I love changing up the patterns in my koi fish.
Yeah.
I had koi fish. I mentioned that earlier.
Yes, you did.
I'm just saying they were really cool. We had a friend, he was a pathologist, he was one of the highest paid pathologists in the country, and he had like some koi fish that was worth like $300,000, some insane amount of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I've seen some really crazy fish though.
I mean, the fish didn't sing, the fish didn't solve math problems, it just swam. It was a pretty fish.
Yeah.
Wasn't like that pretty of a, I'm just saying. Wasn't that pretty of a fish.
It wasn't 30,000. It wasn't a car.
It was not 300,000 pretty.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, that's apparently not a crazy expensive fish. When we went to buy some fish, they're like, here's the fish for $30,000. I'm like, where's the fish for 30 cents? Because we have coyotes and stuff eat our fish. Can you imagine if a crane came by and ate your $30,000 fish? California problems. Love you guys.
That's it.
Hashtag California problems.
So, we're going to continue on the scales though?
I'm going.
No, I'm not.
I was
I'm not
sippy.
rushing you.
Oh.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, we're going to keep going, but we're going up and we're just coming along here. And then I think he needs a little spot over here that's going to be lighter, right? So I'm going to define this little shape along his head. It's going to go like this sort of weird little shape. But I don't want white, I want off-white, because I got to come back with like white and yellow. And I'm going to make another little white spot here, I think. Every time I do these, I find it, there's a spiritual fish happening here. Honestly, I think there is a spiritual fish. Not to get all M. Night Shyamalan on everybody, but I feel like there's a spiritual fish.
Yeah.
The spirit fish will find you. Your spirit fish.
That's
weird, I know. I'm going to get some red and purple is what I'm going to do now, John. What are you going to do?
I think I'm
going to support my red and purple decision here?
The purple, red and purple decision.
I'm going to quit and run out of the studio.
So what'll be nice is that we're going to have
I'm going to get a little blue and add it to my red. I want more brick than what I'm doing.
Okay. We're going to have our calendar up soon.
We're trying.
We're trying, right?
All right. Let's put in dabs of red while John's talking about the calendar.
I'm just curious. We're going to
I'm going to bring it up here a little bit.
But we're going to work on having our calendar up soon.
I would love to have a month up ahead of time. And it's really going to be about me starting that daily painting on Periscope, October 1st. I think is going to let me get enough, I'm going to get some blue here, enough paintings up to be able to say, this is what we're doing for the next month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the app will also have the calendar function built into it. And that's where a lot of this is going to be driven by that.
You know, is Bob with us tonight?
I have not seen Bob out there tonight.
I have not seen Bob lately. Bob is helping us with the website and that calendar, and so hopefully we'll see Bob soon.
Yeah, thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob, wherever you are. Hopefully you watch this, and that would be amazing.
You may want to adjust your little camera there.
I need to. No, I'm good.
Are you good?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm just on the fish.
Okay.
We're gonna come back here. Right? Isn't that easy? That's so easy. I wipe my brush there. And I'm gonna come and I'm gonna get back to that mud skipper pressure. And I'm gonna add this dark color to these fins. But at mud skipper pressure. Mud skippers everywhere are like, wait, what? That would be scary. I'm still struggling through zoo. Is anyone else struggling through zoo? John's sleeping through zoo. He's not even struggling. He's like not even participating in zoo.
No.
He's like, wait, the bears just armed themselves? No, I'm good. I think I lost you at armored bears, didn't I? The mother cell has made armored bears.
What?
John was like, I'm unconscious now. This is so silly.
So, there's a...
They all have to know what zoo is. I mean, it's on. It's so terrible, but it's on. And I'm a completionist, so I can start a bad show, but then I have to finish the bad show. You know, sometimes I can opt out in a few seasons. My mom like watches all the shows I hate too. She'll be like, are you still watching this show? I'm like, no, I got out. All right, so we got that in, and we're going to switch brushes.
What brush are we going to switch to?
We are going to switch. Now, here's my feeling. This is a slightly smaller, it's like 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch, little square bright here. And if you can get one of these, this is a great brush to do this with. I'm going to come and I'm going to get some white. I'm going to come along and I'm going to add this scale pattern. And it's just really all you're doing is you're just, can we see it on the up close cam?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I'm just adding this little bright white, and then you can see why having the different levels of white made such a difference to everything. And I'll come along and I might define the nose a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
And round it out. And this is just a peaceful little koi.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, you know, I wonder what this is like around the world when you're like painting with me. Gotta be kind of a trip.
Yeah.
Like, what is this girl doing? Where's Booty Pie? I need something that makes sense on YouTube. Where's Good Mythical Morning? Have they gotten huge or what?
Gosh.
They're like ginormous. What is going on with Rhett and Link, man? They're so big.
Yeah, there are.
So big.
A lot of people, Mark was, among other people, were saying that they just watch YouTube now for most of their programming.
Because it's so good.
Yeah.
And I can opt out of the ad in 4 seconds.
And we wanted to thank everyone for joining us here today. You know, I know that not everyone can stay with us all through the entire painting today.
I'm adding yellow. John, keep talking.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm adding yellow.
But thank you for coming and painting along with us, and we appreciate you guys. Share the work that you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
We
Facebook.
really post it up on Facebook, post it up, so we can see that. We love to see everything that you guys are doing. Comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Helps YouTube know that you guys were here and that you like what we're doing, so we can keep on doing that.
All right. Now I'm very lightly dusting with this yellow, and you can even put some of it in the red, a little bit. It's okay. And dust back here. We're just breaking up, making sure that these are just not a uniform color. It's super important. I'm gonna rinse this out. Make an orange. You guys ready to make an orange?
Orange?
Orange. So how do we make orange?
I don't know.
So you don't have to call me on the lifeline. Yellow and red make orange.
I'm not the Art Sherpa. I'm just the voice.
You're just the voice. I'm not the Art Sherpa. I'm the Gear Sherpa.
Could be a truck Sherpa.
Truck Sherpa. So we're going to put some orange scales in here. Yes, of course, he'll have an eye, and he'll have all those things. It's wonderful if he's still a little wet, because things will, and I'm sure you're seeing it, blend on him. And you want that. So if it is a little wet and blending, that is a good thing. You okay? Is it getting a little boring?
No. I just have a
or are we just playing too much like meditative Asian music?
I want to get a monitor so you can hear what's.
I would love hear or read.
Hear. You'd be able to hear, and I'm going to get one so that you can. Hopefully, we'll be able to scroll the comments. We'll be able to scroll across here so you can see those.
That would be very, very, very cool. And I mean, I hope you guys can see, like, this is done a lot, like, in the way that you might be familiar with in a painting party, but we go a lot deeper. We go a lot deeper.
Yeah. Take a little time.
Talk about a lot more technique.
Yep.
So let's get back to those mud skippers. You guys ready to mud skip?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna jump over there and see. I'm gonna touch the autofocus on that here for a second. Hold on.
Okay. Because it's being weird.
I think we can tighten it up.
You can tighten it up. That'd be cool. While I'm doing the mud skipping along the fin.
Please step back for a second.
Yeah. See the mud skipping? Mud skipping. These are really pretty fish. When you get back from this fish, he's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. He's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. That's a problem. I gotta get that looked at. So we are definitely adding a little color to his little fin coming down. Right?
Oh yeah.
Light mud skipper pressure, dry brush. Guess what? We get to get right into the cad. And this is why I lead you guys into cadmium red. Why do I take you into cadmium red? Because you guys have got to be looking at it going, I hate this paint. It's so expensive. What is going on with this paint? All these other reds, a more reasonable price. Why are we painting with this red? Even hue is still a problem. Why are we painting with this red? Here's why. Because when you use just cad, it pops like no other.
Wow, even there on the close-up camera, you can see it.
Yeah, it's just no other does what cad does pure. And when you need to use it, don't abuse it. When you need to use it, don't abuse it. I don't know what happened there.
You got religion.
I did. It was a very strange moment.
You visited the altar of cadmium.
Yeah. That's a dangerous place there. But that's why I bother you guys about the CAD. Because when you need it in this painting, when your friends see it, when you look at it. Now, of course, don't stress your budgets out. If you can't do the CAD and you've got to do hue or you have to do another red, that is okay. That's not going to suck the joy out of your painting. But if you can, it's a wonderful thing to do. That's one of the things we're trying to work out on our app is the digital art feature.
Oh, yeah.
So people can do these digitally.
Yep.
No painting required.
Yep. We're doing pretty good on that. It'll.
Well,
I think
we'll see.
Yeah.
So I'm adding some of this.
It's not going to be paper, but it will.
It's not going to be canvas and paint. It'll be something. No guarantees or nothing. So I'm going to come along here. And by now you're probably really feeling like you love your fish a lot.
Yes.
And you should feel like you love your fish a lot. And then I'm going to come along this tail. And I'm going to add just, again, a mud skipper of this red. But light, right? Because the tail would let the water show through, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Now, detail brush. Detail round. Detail round. There's all kinds of detail rounds. I wonder if I have my really... Here's like an inexpensive detail round. And then I've got, you can find these somewhere. Not this one. Where's that? Oh, yeah. You can find these sometimes in the model shops. These like crazy detail rounds.
Did you snag that brush?
I might have taken your brush. That might have happened. You using it? You're not using it. If you don't use it, I don't know what I can tell you. And you're going to... Did I put out black?
Yeah. Yes. Maybe. Hold on. Let's see if the graphic tells us that there's been no Mars black.
But that was your... there is. But you know what? We're gonna put it over here. Oh wow! I accidentally got it in the right spot.
Yeah, it was the yellow ochre and the Dioxazine purple that got
Well, here's the good news. The materials list listed it. Where do I hide that materials list?
Hidden.
In the description.
Hidden in the description.
In the description. When I do my Halloween hop with Shannon Pratt, the art junkie, where am I going to hide information? In the description, also the iCard.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad was saying that he had picked up some golden paint and thought it was so worth it, the change.
If you can, I mean, like, golden makes me really mad, but if you can afford it, they're so good.
They're good paint.
They're like that really crazy pretty girl. She's like so pretty and so crazy. Exactly like that.
So we keep this show free out here.
We're acting like it's optional. We're acting like it's optional.
But no, it's we like to tell you guys what works, what we what actually we think, and Golden's been very good to us. They've been very
They
nice.
make a very good product.
Yes.
But they are exactly like a really pretty crazy girl who thinks a lot of herself. I'm sorry. Write them and ask them a question. That's all you got to do. Just ask them a question. You'll be like, oh, I get it. All right, so I'm going to come and make eyes. I'm going to get another nasty letter. Okay, we're going to make some eyes. And I'm going to come right here and here on my fish. I'm going to make some eyes. And these are little almond eyes. So they're like little almond shapes. Okay. And we're going to use highlights to show that what we've got going here is some very round eyes that are kind of bugging out from the head.
Yep.
Because that's what they do. They have these interesting sockets. Come and get... Oh, wow. I made a mess.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay. It happens. It happens. to me a lot. I'm just going to get some yellow ochre. And I'm going to add just on the little outer corner of the eye here, just a little yellow ochre. Little outer corner of the eye, a little yellow ochre. And we'll come and give it a reflection. I'm going to wipe my brush, get a little black. There's this interesting little nose structure that happens on koi fish, so I like to do just a little. I think this is some sort of sensory feeding thingy. Some internets tell me. Tell me, but not in a like spammy way, because I gotta delete your comments.
There's a steady comment of different paint types. There's a lot of people seem to be using Liquitex.
Liquitex is great.
And Matisse is being used as well.
Matisse is fantastic. Love Matisse.
Yeah.
Don't love your caps, guys, but I love your paint. Love everything you make. Love you guys, Liquitex. You have the best caps and tubes.
Mm.
Also a very nice answering. It's very like, we're Liquitex. It's very like that with Liquitex. All right.
You're just cruising on a
So
Vespa saying ciao.
Yeah, they're very cruising on a Vespa. I'm going to do a little dot here and another little dot, another little dot. I'm trying to give everybody like the really good koi. Is it okay I'm hanging in with the really good koi?
The koi. Everybody seems we have lots of people hanging in here with us. So
all right. So now we're going to put a little bit of we're going to take the black and we're going to add a little bit of black scale.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, with that small 1/4 inch brush. Just along here, not everywhere. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know this lesson is taking a little while. This is an easy lesson, but like I said at the beginning, it's involved in the work. Gonna add a little. It's involved in the work. Completely not a hard lesson to do, just there's a lot of work to do. Just add a little bit. Just a little. I like to add a little bit of the black to the koi fish. It makes me super happy. I'm going to get my 1/2 inch and I'm going to really, really rinse it. And where I don't have my black, I'm going to take just my white. And you saw me do my little flick that I showed you earlier. And along the orange, we're going to flick a little fin. Just a little bit. So there's a little fin up there. Isn't that nice? Let's finish this flower.
You'll have to zoom in back on it.
I have to zoom back in on that flower. Says John. Isn't it good that he's here, guys? It's so good that he's here, because I would paint like half that flower and go, wait, it's not zoomed in. Sippy, sippy.
Sippy, sippy.
I'm still going to show you guys the dragonfly and the bubbles, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what makes these paintings work. So I'm going to get a little red.
Lindsay just joined us.
And a lot of white. Hi, Lindsay.
Yeah. Thank you for joining.
And we're going to come on these outer, and just the tip, I'm going to lighten just the tip. This is the lightest peach. The lightest peach. Just the tip. Right?
Yep.
Just the tip. Lightest peach. Just that. The bubbles are going to be real fun to do, guys.
Oh, yeah.
I love doing the bubbles. When you guys know how to do bubbles, you're going to be like, people are like, you're so good. Oh my God, quit your analytics job and just be an artist. And you're going to be like, no, I like to eat. Eating is good. Thanks. I'm just going to paint for fun.
We paint for fun here.
Paint for fun here. Paint for fun at future festivals that we're not yet hosting, but we hope to host someday.
Yeah, we'll have some festival fun. Lots of people getting together. There's actually, in the comments earlier, some folks were asking when would there be a festival? Would we do a festival? And the answer to this and all other questions is yes. After the app ships.
After the app ships. So many things are possible once the app ships.
And it actually has all that embedded technology to drive all that stuff. So
I just mixed some yellow and white there, and I'm just putting it on the tip of these oranger petals. Just the tip. Isn't that pretty?
It looks really nice.
Yeah, it suddenly it's like, it's so water lily. It's so lily.
So lily.
So lily. Your lily is so lily. You know, and a thing that you can do is you can even go back with the darker color here and here, like, and deepen it. But right now we're just trying to get you guys through the idea of what it is you got to do.
Yep.
Because really people can paint, they're just not sure about the layers. Right? Can you guess what's next? I bet you can. No?
Dragonfly?
A little white and purple. We're still working on the flower. Where are you, John? Wow, you couldn't guess what's next. Okay, so John can't guess what's next.
No, I don't know.
So we're going to add that there.
I know how to switch cameras. That's
You
why
do, and I don't. He's always like, I could go on a trip and you can just do it from your iPad. After watching me do the palette, do you think I can do it from my iPad? No.
I think you could do it.
No.
You know, there was a running comment earlier that you should run the cameras and I should run the show on one episode.
I think that is, you guys are good people. You don't want that.
You really don't. That's not going to be fun for anybody.
John's painted with my mother before.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, they had a lot
Sure
of fun
about
with
the
that.
painting, but that was
No,
fun.
it was. I did a.
I have just some purple here, guys, that I'm putting in the center of this flower.
My mom loved that painting.
Your mom loved that painting.
That's about the only person who.
I asked you how much sippy sippy was going on at the studio.
No, it was just, you know, I failed painting biology.
No, you totally did. He was actually in art class with me. He's a very good artist.
Yes, sculpturally.
Sculpturally, it's just really good. I mean, and that's really something important to realize, like when you're dealing with your kids, is sometimes they'll be more spatial and sculptural
Yep.
than two-dimensional, literal. It's just, isn't that looking good?
It looks really good.
It's really good. I heard a knock.
Was that? I'll go check.
Yeah, he's gonna go check. But sometimes people like to go home. I don't want to go home. I gotta show the dragonfly though. It was a false knock. It could have just been chopping. Do you guys like my rain lamp?
I love
my rain lamp.
I think everybody loves your rain lamp.
You should see my macrame. All right,
Yeah.
so that's
Okay.
we have one little thing left to do there, but we have to let that dry. Guess what we get to do? And you guys have been asking about this for forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, is a dragonfly.
Oh, cool. I'd like to see a dragonfly too.
You'd like to see dragonfly? Get your detail brush.
Detail?
Detail brush. I don't know what's up with me today.
It's just been a good day, so just kind
It's
of
been
like.
a really good day. And you're going to mix a bright green
Yep.
and a little white to it.
Little white.
A little white. And your dragonfly is going to be coming here.
Do you want to adjust your other
I
camera?
do, thank you. Oh, you're so good.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm just reminding you.
You're good. And I really seriously, my
little more
hat.
down. A little more down. See, we see your eyes.
Woo!
Okay, so.
So I'm going to have him flying diagonally in this way. And this fish could be maybe about to eat him. Little implied, no? Really? Really? Do you think people are like texting me right now going, you're sucking? My mom, oh wait. Hi. I'm saying hi to people. Who was it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna do dragonfly.
All right, let's go back to the
We're
dragonfly.
I was getting all weird in the up close camera. People are like, I don't know about the
Sorry,
port and
wrong
cinnamon. It's really fine. Italians, bougie sodas tomorrow. All right, so we're gonna make this little dragonfly. And one thing you might want to do, if you're not familiar with doing the dragonfly, is to do a nice little just diagonal line that he exists under. And I'm going to make him, I'll draw this and then measure it and tell you. And you'll be like, oh, that's so easy. I'm going to make him 6 inches long, which is actually a really reasonable dragonfly length. So we're going to, can we see that up close, Cam? Because I got a lot of little weird details. So it's this little rounded nose. And are we going to have Chuck do a traceable?
Yeah, I think so.
Because here's the deal. Don't let drawing be the reason you don't paint. You know, sometimes there's these weird reasons that we have for not doing things. So see how this is sort of like, not a triangle, but it's like a snub-nosed triangle. And you can always pull a dragonfly up on your smartphone. I'm going to make a little round dot shape right there.
Yep.
And interestingly enough, I'm going to make another little rounded dot shape. A little bigger. I've gotten really off track here for some reason.
That's okay.
And that just happens to everybody. And then I'm going to just have the little body come down 6 inches.
Now, you think that probably over Thanksgiving sometime we'll try to do a painting with you and your mom?
Well, I would love to do a painting. You, me, and Mom.
Me?
Who would we have come run the thing?
Well, no, I don't know about me. How about we'll start with you and your mom, and then I'll.
If her boss doesn't make her work, because he's made her work a lot of holidays, then yes, I will ask her to come. Though she might also be like, "It's a holiday. Could I take a break from painting?"
Well, we could do. Yeah, I was gonna say we could just do it on other times. We don't have to do it on the holiday.
I don't know. The holiday seems sort of fun. Like I feel like, it'd be fun to do a holiday one, but it might be like also like crickets.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got that little body shape in there.
That's
you can
pretty
see
good.
that. And if you need to just, erase your. Once this is dry, it's pretty easy to erase your chalk.
Yeah.
Right. So when you have that little body shape in, you need your detail brush. You need it really dry. This is going to blow your mind. You're going to come, so when people go to paint wings and things, they want to paint them all in. But on dragonfly wings and fairy wings and a lot of wings, you don't want to paint it in. You want to just paint some of it. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to have a little soft, again, mud skimmer. Mud skimmer.
Mud skimmer pressure.
Mud skimmer pressure. Coming down. And just the outline of the wing. Just the outline of the wing. Same thing this side.
Yeah.
All right, just the outline of the wing. And if you're a perfectionist, go ahead and, measure both sides. Lean into it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Everyone gives you grief. I'm clearly not a perfectionist. But I find perfectionists get a lot of grief from the people around them. And if you are on your painting, that's okay. The only thing you have to do is not let it halt you from your forward progression. But if it means you want to just measure both sides of the wings, just measure both sides of the wings. It's all right.
Yep.
It's also okay to alphabetize your cans. It's all right. You didn't murder puppies. It's okay. Clearly, I think murdering puppies is bad.
So you're you're outlining some more of the.
Yeah, I'm going to do the second set of wings. So again, real light pressure for this downward set.
Yep.
So come along here. And we'll come along and come around. And it arcs up here. And you can, dragon wings have certain shapes to them, but there's actually quite a lot of variety, even within, dragonfly wings. They have some variance on the shape. So I have this here, and here it is. It's super light. Super light. And on up close camera, we're going to have to see this. So then I'm going to make some very light brush strokes here, close to the dragonfly. I'm not painting out what's underneath. It's showing through. See how it's showing through?
Yeah.
Showing through. Right. Maybe we'll come here and have some upward strokes. Different little strokes. Some of it will be stronger. And then here's the trick. I'm going to get my blue. Get a little bit on my brush. Get my white. Have it almost nearly white, but not all the way white. And then I'm going to make little dabs. Just little dabs. Just a little bit. Some of them more white, some of them more blue. Not the whole wing. Some of the wing. Just little dabs. Little kisses. Kiss the canvas just a little bit. Life is good here on your koi pond. Beautiful dragonflies glide over serene koi fish on your koi pond.
Yeah.
Everything can be perfect in your koi pond. Might not be perfect in your life, but your canvas can carry your wishes, and your koi fish can be serene and happy. The dragonflies can glide over. A lot of good stuff can be happening on your koi pond. But really, this is just about making sure that you don't paint out these shapes in white, is what you don't want to do. Now, while you have the white on your brush,
Yep.
and a little bit of yellow, you're going to come here in the center of your...
Wait.
Whoop, sorry. I hear you.
The nausea cam needs to be moved.
The nausea cam. Well, that's terrible branding, John. And today on the nausea cam.
You should drive better.
Dots. Just
Dots.
a little bit.
Those are looking good.
Yeah.
This is looking really good.
I know. I'm really proud of this. I'm very grateful to Sharon staying late to help with the kids. And I'm really grateful to the kids for putting up with Mom. And look at that. Can we zoom out to the... Check this out.
Wow.
And it's about to get even better. As if that were possible, it's about to get better. We're going to let this dry for a second. Wipe off your brush. I want you to get just some white paint, just on the tip. Can you see that? On the tip.
Yep. Now, when you're ready to do that, where are you going to do that at?
I'm going to dab it off so there's not too much extra.
Yep.
And I'm going to... Give me the cam. Oh, I'm in a good spot.
Okay, good.
All right. So you're going to make a fairly big light circle. And then you're going to make some smaller circles near it. You make another mid-sized circle. These are light, dry brush circles. You're going to dab just the teeny tiny tip of your brush in there. And if you have to wipe it off because too much paint got on it, you're going to wipe it off. See the little bubbles going in? You're going to shade this little bubble just a little bit. Again, ooh, super light. Super light.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is so worth taking the time to do. And the trick about this is big bubbles, little bubbles. We're going to bring some bubbles up this far side here. Right now, those of you who have been on Pinterest are like, oh my gosh, that's how they did that. Yeah, that's how they did that. Yeah, right there for you. I just tell you how to do it. We're going to do a couple more bubbles, and then we're going to finish our dragonfly, and then we're going to be done. We're going to go right here. Where's my up-close cam? I got to move it.
You'll have to adjust that.
The perspective cam. Because I'm not sure I'm fond of the nausea cam as branding. Just go ahead and shade that, and then you just do big ones and small ones. This is so relaxing. I did this giant acrylic shoe.
Yeah.
With this actually on it, swimming turtles and fish and dragonflies and spiders and a crane and then these bubbles and lily pads and rocks. It was so fun.
Oh, yeah.
And you were there with me for a huge amount of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's at Creek Fest in Cyprus. That's generally they pull it out. And I didn't paint it to look like a shoe. They changed that later. Where you see shoelaces was a waterfall, and where you see the base of the shoe was actual stones that surrounded the pond. But, you know.
So we, depending on what our time is after this, we may do a
Q&A.
a little Q&A.
Are you sure Sharon's up to that?
I think that we have just enough time here to.
All right. So you
how
guys
this
see
goes.
those bubbles? How is that? Okay, back up. Do we love the bubbles?
Oh, those are great.
Just happy little bubbles. You know, and you can do them here, you can do them around there. We're going to get into our dragonfly, though, first. And we're going to get a little blue and white.
Mm-hmm.
On our detail brush still. I'm going to come here. And not on all, oh, I've got to move this down. The perspective cam needs to see him because I'm going to be working him a lot. I see this weird, is that on my screen? Okay, that's on my screen. What is that? Nothing. That's you having a moment, Cinnamon. So what is everybody talking about?
Well, right now they're saying that they love all the tiny little bubbles in the water.
Do we have any technical questions that we've had going by?
You know, there's mostly there were some questions about the time for tomorrow's broadcast, which another one of our. Which,
I think I put it up
Underdog,
as 3 p.m.
Yeah.
So as long as that holds for life and kids and things.
That's 3 Central.
Yeah, 3 Central.
Yeah.
I'm just dry brushing his little blue and white in.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of fun for me. But I'm not erasing all of the green, am I?
Yeah.
I'm coming here and I'm segmenting him out. Giving him segments. So interesting thing is I'm not segmenting every bit of him, right?
Yeah.
I'm just segmenting some of him. I'm going to come, I'm going to get my black. And just right here, we're going to kind of bulb out a couple eyes with my detail brush.
Now, have you thought about using an iridescent medium with this?
Yeah, you could totally use an iridescent medium with this.
Yeah.
And we'll do a lesson that we really look at iridescent mediums.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I hate to commit people because I know so many of the people that paint with us are on a budget.
We could always
So we have to do a special episode for the mediums.
what we should maybe plan on is doing a follow up. So we'll do the regular painting just like this, and then
and then we'll play with iridescents, or just a painting where we talk about iridescent mediums, and maybe we do that regularly, but not every painting.
Yeah.
Is really the trick.
What if you use zinc white on the wings?
So zinc white is a great thing to use on the wings because it's already naturally translucent, and it would be if I were like painting this for some other purpose, something that I might do. I got a little shadow going there. You got to make sure that this little eye is here. Coming here. I'm just trying to make sure that I've got these black. See those little just hooks, just a little black here and there. And then it's going to come together with the white.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. So we're going to load just the tip. And then we're going to put 2 dots on what is the eyes. And the eyes will become real evident.
Oh, yeah.
When we reflect the eye. And then right here, I'm going to add some reflective dots to show the head. Come here and add a couple. Again, a few. And then as we're going, we're going to just add a little bit as we go down, just little dabs. And that just pulls him together. And I cannot believe we're about to get through this painting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Dragonfly, koi fish, pond bubbles, lily pads. We did it. We did it. We painted a painting. And let's bring John in. Everybody give John a hand. We can't see what you're saying right now, but that's my husband. I lucked out. I lucked out. I totally lucked out. Woo!
All right, so I'm
Doing
back
the
here.
secret. Sippy, sippy at the end of the night.
And we wanted to say thank everyone for showing up with us
Painting
and playing
koi
along
fish.
and painting the koi fish. Don't forget before you leave to take the time to like, comment, and subscribe. In the right below, it helps YouTube know that you guys were here. It lets everybody know that we're doing what we should be, and we can keep on doing it.
Yes, because we're going to try to keep these up for free on YouTube as long as there's a YouTube.
Yep. And
That could end up being a really epic sentence. Like people could be looking back in 50 years going, what was with that girl's hair?
you know, and it's not completely free. We
What?
want you to post up your pictures. We want you to share your artwork, post it up with us.
I look at everything every day. I get up, I go on, I try to like, I try to answer, but I look at everything.
Yep. And then
it just totally, like, I look at the comments, I look at everything you guys do. And I think no matter where I get on YouTube, that will always be true.
Yep. So, well, we're gonna try to throw up a Q&A session here just after this.
Are we?
So yeah, we'll do one real quick, and
Okay.
we'll talk to you guys in a few minutes.
All right. How do we find that? Remember, because there was a whole thing about finding it.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you what, we can schedule one for tomorrow night afterwards.
Tomorrow we'll do.
We'll post up a Q&A session ahead of time so that everyone can find it and plan on it. That way we're not just gonna...
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
After tomorrow's painting where we paint. What are we painting? We're painting this.
Yes, that's right.
We're going to paint this crazy piece. Which actually, I could have entered this in an art show. This is really good. Well, I'm going to show you how I did this, hopefully. It's going to be like on the level of the fox.
Yeah.
Just to warn you. But it's like some really good how you paint that way. And I'm going to show you guys. And then after we'll do a Q&A.
All right, yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do a Q&A. So I don't know how we're going to figure that out.
We're going to work on that.
I'm going to see you at the easel really soon.
We are. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.